Sorry, I have to make another video because my battery was low. Okay, so now we'll continue again. I was explaining you divisibility by 6. So what I have told you, if the given number is divisible by 2 and 3, then you can say that it is divisible by 6. Suppose it is given, what is given? Take any number. If you take 27, first you will see, what will you see? You will see whether the number is divisible by 2 and 3. So after seeing, you see that the number is 27, and you say that, oh no, this is a odd number, so it will never be divisible by 2. Yes, obviously it is divisible by 3, but it is not divisible by 2. So you can say that it is not divisible by 6. Okay, so in that way you have to see a number. Suppose what, 18, let's take 18. So is 18 divisible by 2? Yes, 2 9 are 18, so this is correct. So, and also if the number is divisible by 3 or not. 18 is divisible by 3? Yes, 3 6 are 18. So you can say that this 18 is divisible by 2 and 3. So if I have told you, if it is divisible by 2 and 3, that means it is also divisible by 6. So you can say that this 18 is divisible by 6. If you want to check, you can check. 6 3 are 18. Obviously this number 18 is divisible by 6. Okay, very easy. Next we'll go for 4. That means divisibility test by 4. So divisibility test by 4 is done. Suppose if you are given with 3 or more digits. Okay, you are given 3 or more digits, then what will you do? If the number, suppose 368 is given to you, sorry, so 368 is given to you. So what you have to do, you have to add only the last 2 digits. You have to see the last 2 digits. Okay, and if this last 2 digits is divisible by 4, then this whole number is divisible by 4. Is 68 divisible by 4? Yes, because how do you divide 68? 4 1 is 4, and it is not divisible. Sorry to say, this 68 is not divisible. Okay, so this, if this last 2 digits is not divisible, then 368 is also not divisible by 4. Okay, in this way you have to check. Suppose 424 is given to you. Now what will you do? You will check only 24, the last 2 digits. Is this 24 divisible by 4? Yes, because 4 6 are 24. So you can say that if this last 2 digits is divisible by 4, then this whole number is also divisible by 4. Now 424 is divisible by 4. Okay, let's take one last example. If the number is given 342, now what will you do? You will check for 42. If this is divisible by 4, then you can say that 342 is also divisible by 4. So 42, is 42 divisible by 4? No, because 410 are 40 and 411 are 44. So 42 is not divisible by 4. So you can say that 342 is not divisible by 4. In this way you have to check for divisibility test by 4. Okay, now we'll go for 8, divisibility by 8. In this one also, what here in 4 we are checking the last 2 digits, but in 8 what we have to do, we will check for the last 3 digits. Suppose a number is given 3688, 3688 or 368, whatever is given, 6, let's take this 3684. What will you do? You will check only for 684. If this 684 is divisible by 8, then you can say that this 3684 is divisible by 8. Okay, so what we are doing in divisibility test by 4, we are taking the last 2 digits, but in divisibility by 8 we are taking the last 3 digits. Okay, so is 684 divisible by 8? So you will say that no, this 684 is not divisible by 8. So this is not divisible by 8, this whole number. Okay, let's take one more example, 4728. So what will you do here? You will check for 728. So now check for 728. Is this number divisible by 8? Yes, because 8 9 are 72 and 8 1 is 8. So 8 9 are 72 and 8 1 is 8. So 728 is divisible by 8. So we can say that 4728 is also divisible by 8. Okay, very simple for 4 and 8. What you have to do for 4, you have to check the last 2 digits, and for 8 you have to check the last 3 digits of a given number. Okay, now we'll go for divisibility test by 9. So what you are going to see for 9, if the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, the number itself is divisible by 9. Just like we have done for 3, isn't it? We are adding the number. Suppose if it is given 18 is given, so what will you do? You will add them. 1 plus 8. If the answer is divisible by 9, then you can say that it is divisible by 9. So 1 plus 8 gives you 9, isn't it? So is 9 divisible by 9? Yes, 9 1 is 9. So this 18 is divisible by 9. Okay, suppose a very big number is given to you, 5283, and you are asked to check whether this number is divisible by 9 or not. So what will you do? You will simply add the given digits. When you add them, what will you get? 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 3 10, 10 plus 8 18. So is 18 divisible by 9? Yes, because 9 2 are 18. So this 5283 is divisible by 9. Okay, suppose means if the answer is not divisible by 9, then you will say that it is not divisible by 9. Okay, the last one is divisibility by 11. 11, it's a bit long process. What you have to do is, suppose a number is given to you, and this is given to you was 308. Okay, and what you have to do, you have to just make a table. What you have to do, not a table, you can write sum of digits at odd places. First you will do at odd places from right. Okay, from right. To better understand, after my lecture, you please visit page 56, okay, of textbook, so that you can be more clear. If you are not clear here, then I expect you to see the textbook and get it clear. Okay, and next you will write sum of digits of at even places. Okay, at even places. And lastly, you will get the difference of these two. Shall I write here? I'll just write here. Okay, difference. So from the right place, you can write the number from the right side. Okay, 1 2 and 3. So this is the first, because we have to see from right, isn't it? This also from right, not from the left. From the right side you will start. That means 308, the right side is, the first will become 8. 1 2 and 3 if you are counting from the right side. So this is the first digit, second digit, and the third digit. So what I have told you, sum of digits at the odd place. What do you mean by odd? 1 and 3 is the odd, isn't it? That means the number 3 and 8. That means sum of, we are saying sum of the digits. That means 1 and 3 are at the odd places, so we have to add them. What about this one? Sum of digits at the even places. So this 2, that is 0. This 2 is an even number, isn't it? So this 0 is only the even number here, and it is 0. So we will just write 0. After addition, what will you get here? 8 plus 3 will give you 11. Lastly, after doing this process, sum of digits at the odd place from right and sum of digits at the even place from right, what you have to do, you have to find the difference of them. Difference means subtract them. 11 minus 0. So what is the answer? 11. So for divisibility by 11, what you have to see, if your answer, that means the difference, if your answer is either 0 or 11, okay, if your answer is 0 and 11, then you will say that yes, the number is divisible by 11. If your answer is not 0 and 11, suppose your answer is 2, 3 or 5 or whatever, then you will say that the number is not divisible by 11. Okay, I'll give you one more example. Let's take the number 1332. Okay, so what we have to do, I told you have to write from the right side, 1 2 3 4. Suppose if they ask you what is the even place here, what is the even number here? 2 and 4 are even numbers, so 3 and 1 are the even number. So what you have told you, what you have to do, the first one, sum of digits at odd places from right, okay, and sum of digits at even places from right, and lastly is the difference. So the number is 1332. So you have to see at the odd place. What is the odd place? 1 and 3 are the odd places. What are the number? 3 and 2. So 3 plus 2. What is your answer? 5. Next is sum of digits at even places from right. That means 1 and 4 are the even numbers. Sorry. 2 and 4 are the even numbers. So what are the number? 3 and 1. So 3 plus 1 will give you 4. Okay. So what is the difference of these two? 5 and 4. 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 will give you 1. So this is the answer. So I told you, you should either get 0 and 11 to satisfy if a number is divisible by 11 or not. So you are getting 1. So is this number divisible by 11? No, because the answer is 1, not 0 and 11. So it's bit for divisibility by 11, it's bit a long process, okay? But if you understand what you have to do, like sum of digits at odd places, sum of digits at even places, then simply you have to just difference means subtract the result and see whether if you are getting 0 and 11 or not, okay? So we'll start with exercise 3.3 now, okay? Now we can start with the exercise. See, that was very important. If you don't understand how a number is divisible by 9, how a number is divisible by 11, or how a number is divisible by 2, 4, 8, in that way, then you won't be able to solve exercise 3.3, because that the things I explain you is important for this exercise. You have to understand how these numbers are divisible, okay? So this if you see exercise 3.3, then you can see that the first one is with the table. You simply have to write yes, no, okay? So it's a bit a long process, so we'll not do that, okay? You just have to write yes or no if a number is divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if you see the table, isn't it? So you can try it yourself, okay? Like I'll just show you. If you see in my textbook, I just have done 1, okay? Like 990 is given. So you have to write whether it is divisible by 2 or not, whether it is divisible by 3 or not, 4, 5, 6. In that way you have to know, because we have learned how to a number is divisible by 990. See how I'll just explain it directly. The number is 990. What we have to see for divisibility test by 2, I have told you, if the number is having 0 in its unit place, sorry, ones place, so it is divisible by 2, isn't it? I told you last time also. Very simple. So you will write yes. What about divisibility test by 3? What you have to do? You have to add them, isn't it? 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 0 is 18. So is 18 divisible by 3? Yes, 3 6 are 18. That is why we are writing y. Okay? Y means yes. So in that way you have to, with the different process I told you for each numbers, you have to think and then write yes or no, okay? Very simple. You just have to check whether it is divisible or not, and you have to write yes or no, okay? So it's not very important, but like if you understand the explanation and then try to do it yourself, then it is very good for you, okay? Now we'll start from number 2, okay? That is, using divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 4 or 8, okay? See, you have there is many sub numbers here, a, b, c, d up to j. So I'll do 3 from each number, like Roman number, okay? 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'll try to do either 3 or 2, and then try to make if you have any problem, you can either WhatsApp me or you can comment in this YouTube channel, and then we'll try to solve it together, okay? So first we'll try number 2. So what is it? We have to know divisibility test by 4 and 8. So first tell me, how do we know that a number is divisible by 4? How do you know if a number is divisible by 4? I told you now, you have to see what we have to see. If a number is given, 3 to 4, what you have to do? For 4 you have to see the last 2 digits, and for 8 you have to see the last 3 digits. That means you have to see whole thing. So for 4 you will see the last 2 digits, that means 24. So is 24 divisible by 4? Yes, 4 6 are 24. Then you can say that yes, 324 is divisible by 4. What about this 324? Checking for 8. So you can see that 324, is it divisible by 8? 8 4 are 32, but this 4 is not divisible by 8, so it is not divisible by 8. Okay, you have to check whole this number, because for 8 we have to see the last 3 digits, and already this number is in 3 digits. So this 324 is not divisible by 8. Okay, so in that way we'll try to solve your exercise. The first question is 572. First, let's see, is it divisible by 4? How will you do? You will check. I told you for 4 you have to see the last 2 digits. That means we have to do 72. Is 72 divisible by 4? Yes, because what? 4 1 is 4 and 3 is left. Borrow 4 8s are 32, so 18. So if you divide 72 by 4, you will get 18. So it is perfectly divisible. So you can say that this 572 is divisible by, you write like this, 572 is divisible by 4. Let's see for 8. Is 572 divisible by 8? How will you see? Now you have to check this whole number, because we have, for 8 we have to see the last 3 digits, isn't it? I have already explained you. So you will see this whole 3 digits, 572. Is it 572 divisible by 8? Let's see. If you go 5 8 5s are 40, 8 6 are 48. What? 8 7s are 56. So 8 7s are 56. Borrow is 1. So this 12 is not divisible by 8. So you can say that 572 is not divisible by 8. In this way you have to solve. Okay. What about number B? Let's try for number B. It is given 726352. This is a very big number, but what you have to see? You have to see for 4 only the last 2 digits, and for 8 you have to see the what? Last 3 digits, isn't it? So for 4, let's see, we have to see whether 52 is divisible by 4 or not. Now divide yourself. 4 1 is 4 and 4 what? 3 are 12, isn't it? 4 1 is 4, borrow 1, it becomes 12, and 4 3s are 12. So it is perfectly divisible. So you can say that 726352 is divisible by 4. Okay, this you have to, the cancellation process you do in the rough side. Okay. Okay, next is, let's see whether this 352 is divisible by 8 or not. So for 8, what you have to see? The last 3 digits, 352. Is this 352 divisible by 8? How do you divide? 4. 8 4 are 32. Borrow will become 3. Is 32. That means it becomes 32. So 8 4 are 32. So it is perfectly divisible. So you can say that it is divisible by 8. Okay, in this way you have to see for divisibility by 4 and 8. Very easy. What you have to do, you have to just check the last 2 digits and the last 3 digits. Simple. Okay, the last one I'll do one more for you. Others will be your homework. Okay, try to solve it at your own. If you have any problem, you can WhatsApp me, or either you can comment. Okay, so the last one is 5500. So the last 2 digits you will see 00. So you can see if you add 0 plus 0, and if you divide by 4, what will you get? 0, isn't it? If 0 is divisible by any number, you will get 0. Very good. So 550 is already divisible by 4, isn't it? 550 is divisible. 550 is divisible by 4, because 0 plus 0 is already 0, and any number which is divisible by 0 gives you 0 only. So it is divisible by 4. Suppose if you don't understand in that way, you can also try the long process. 5500, if you divide, 4 1 is 4. Okay, the borrow goes here 1, so 4 3 are 12. 12, 13, 14, 15. 3 goes here. So 4 7s are 28. 2 goes here. 4 5s are 20. See, it is perfectly divisible. 1375. You will be an answer if you divide it with 4. But no need to do in such way. You have to just check the last 2 digits. So last 2 digits already 0, and anything which you divide by 0 will give you 0 only. Let's now see if the number is divisible by 8. So what you have to see, the last 3 digits. So 500 divisible by 8. Let's see. 4 7s are 4 8 8 sorry 8 5s are 40, 8 6 are 48. 48 and 2 goes here. So is 20 divisible by 8? No. So you can say that it is not perfectly divisible. So 5500 is not divisible. Okay, it's not divisible by 8. Very easy. Now we'll go for number 3. Using divisibility test, determine which of the following are divisible by 6. Okay, the first one is what? 297144. So, and we have to check it is divisible by 6 or not. So I have already explained you, a number is divisible by 6 if this number is divisible both by 2 and 3. I have already explained you, isn't it, how to check whether if a number is divisible by 6. If a number is if this number is divisible both by 2 and 3, you have to, then you will say that yes, it is divisible by 6 as well. So first you check for 2. Is this number divisible by 2? 297144. Will it divisible by 2? Yes, because the last digit is 4, which is an even number and also divisible by 2. So 297144. First it is divisible by 2. This is correct. Now we have to also see for 3. So what you have to do to see it? We have to add them. 7 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4. Add them. What will you get? 9 plus 2 11. 11 plus 7 what? 18. 18 plus 1 19. 19 plus 4. 23 plus 4 27. So after adding you will get 27. Now you will see whether 27 is divisible by 3. Yes, 3 9 are 27. So obviously this is also correct. So you can see that both these 2 and 3 is dividing 297144. So these both satisfies. So you can say that yes, 297144 is divisible by 6. Okay, so in that way you can do it. Next is, let's be number B. What is it? 1258. Okay, so how to check if this is divisible by 2? The last is an even number, so easily we can say that yes, 1258 is divisible by 2. Okay, you can, so you have to write in words. 1258 is, you write in your notebook like this. 1258 is divisible by 2. Okay, like that you have to write. So next we'll see for 3. Is this 1258 divisible by 3? What will you do? 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 8. What is the answer? 8 plus 2 will give you 10. 10 plus 5 15. 15 plus 1 6. Sorry, 15 plus 1 16. So is 16 divisible by 3? No. So you can say that 1 2, you write in your words same. 1258 is not divisible by 3. Okay, you write here. So now we can see that it is divisible by 2 but not by 3. So you have to satisfy both, but we are satisfying only one. So you can say that 1258 is not divisible by 6. Okay, to satisfy we have to satisfy both. It's not divisible by 6. Very nice. Let's try one more. Number C. It is given 4335. 4335, sorry. So is this number divisible by 2? We have to check now, isn't it? We have to check for 2 and 3, and if both these 2 and 3 divides the given number, then we can say that yes, it is divisible by 6 as well. But first we have to see, is 4335 divisible by 2? So already if you see this 5, this is a what? Odd number. So if it odd number is there, it is never divisible by 2. So you can say that 4355 is not divisible by what? 2. So already we can see that if 1 does not satisfy, it is not divisible by 2. So you can say that 4335 is not divisible by 6 also. Okay, because if 1 does not satisfy, 2 is not satisfying. So no use of doing 3, because if you add if we even see 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5, if we see for 3, what are you getting? 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 15. Yes, 15 is divisible by 3. Yes, this is correct, but 1 is not correct, isn't it? This 4335 is not divisible by 2, so we can say that it is not divisible by 6 also, because you have to satisfy both this one, 2 and 3, but 2 is not satisfying, only 3 is satisfying. So in that way you have to try. Okay, the rest one, okay, what is this? Number 4. We'll go for number 4 now. This video is becoming quite long, so I hope you understand, but I'll not make it more than 30 minutes. It's already 26 minutes. So number 4, okay, using divisibility test, determine which of the following numbers are divisible by 11. So I'll okay, wait, I'll make another video, okay, because it is quite long and I have to finish this exercise as well. So we'll stop here. I'll make one more video.